Looking to switch over to an anti-inflammatory diet to help shield against heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other rampant chronic diseases? It doesn't require hard-to-find or even particularly expensive ingredients like powders or supplements. Natural foods are rich in an army of inflammation fighters. The fiber in legumes, whole grains, fruits, and vegetables fuels beneficial microorganisms in our intestines, which transform it into butyrate, an anti-inflammatory short-chain fat that protects against heart disease and may even have brain benefits. Non-starchy vegetables. All vegetables have anti-inflammatory properties, and to rake in the most inflammation-fighting nutrients, you should aim to eat a wide variety of them. Take your cue from the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, which suggests eating dark green, red and orange vegetables, among others. Fruit. All fruit can help fight inflammation. Note that because 100% fruit juice is a concentrated source of natural sugar, it's best to consume it in moderation and focus on eating fruit whole. Starchy vegetables, including legumes. These foods are rich in nutrients and fiber, which might explain why eating legumes is linked to a reduced risk of inflammatory conditions such as heart disease and obesity. Sweet potatoes are the staple starch in the Japanese Okinawan diet and eating pattern followed by some of the healthiest and longest living people on the planet. Whole grains. A whole grain contains both the bran and germ, which gets removed when refined into white flour. That's a shame because the bran is rich in fiber, which gets converted into anti-inflammatory butyrate by our gut bacteria. Whole grains are also rich in vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, beneficial plant compounds, contained within the bran and germ, which fight inflammation in many ways. For example, phenolic compounds in whole wheat and whole rye suppress the production of pro-inflammatory compounds. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds have lots of nutrients and many anti-inflammatories such as vitamin E and L-argitannins, a type of tannin. The latter, along with the fiber in nuts and seeds, are on the menu for our gut microorganisms, which convert them to anti-inflammatory butyrate. Protein-rich foods. The most anti-inflammatory proteins come from plants, such as legumes, and from fish rich in omega-3 fats. Beverages. Coffee and tea are rich in inflammation fighters such as chlorogenic acid, coffee, and flavin-thiols like EGCG, green tea. Fats, a staple of the traditional Mediterranean diet, extra virgin olive oil gets at least some of the credit for this diet's anti-inflammatory effects. What's at work? Its high monounsaturated fat content, 74% of total fat, doesn't promote the deposition of plaque in your arteries like saturated fat, and it contains anti-inflammatory compounds such as hydroxytyrosol. Avocados are also mono-rich and chock full of vitamins and minerals. Their phytonutrients such as lutein and zeaxanthin may fight the destructive inflammation caused by UV rays, thus protecting the skin. Herbs and spices. One of the major benefits of many herbs and spices is that they block the action of pro-inflammatory cytokines, a type of cell signaling protein, among other anti-inflammatory properties.